So, you just started using LinkedIn Premium. Now what? Well, on your premium company page, you noticed around 7.5 times more page engagement and 5 times more page views. Well done. And now, new clients are messaging you. All because you're using LinkedIn Premium, which helps you get the business growth you want. Think big, small business. Think big. Start your free trial at linkedin.com/premium small business. That's linkedin.com/premium small business.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/Spotify.
This podcast is the Robots Radio Rocket Club, a program designed to help all podcasts reach their full potential. For information about joining the Robots Radio Rocket Club, check out robotsradio.net.
Welcome to the Gundam Lorecast, where we take a deep dive into the Mobile Suit Gundam series, such as the multiple timelines, mobile suits, characters, and so much more. Welcome back, pilots, to another episode of the Gundam Lorecast. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Jesse.
How's it going, everybody?
And today we are bringing you, obviously, another mobile suit, and of course, it was a hard decision of like what I wanted to go over. So, what protagonist mobile suit have we not done yet? And I was like, well, we haven't done any of the newer ones. So, we're doing the Aerial, Gundam Aerial from Witch of Mercury. It is the main mobile suit of the first season, and it is piloted by Saluta Mercury. So, yeah. This suit, which you find out in like season 2 of the show, is
messed up.
Yeah.
It's so messed up.
Yeah, like you think, oh, XM was messed up. Oh, just you wait until you get to this.
Yeah, it's messed up. I might watch it again.
Oh boy. It's because Jim, our good friend Jim Veranda from the show, having that Cheeto.
That one too.
Clip. Yeah, I like
that one too.
Flying off
but
as Cheeto. It's freaking hysterical.
Yes. It's
so,
just...
yeah. So going with the technology and combat characteristics. So this is a mobile suit that Saluta Mercury brought to Ascasia. Is that how you say that?
I think it's Astacasia.
Ascasia, whatever, School of Technology. Its basic structure with joints emanating the human body, move using EMTs, electric motors, is the same as the standard of existing mobile suits manufactured by other companies. Although it is operated by an ordinary pilot, its performance is greatly enhanced comparable to conventional units when Saluta is its pilot. Its powers are channeled through the new mineral called permit, and is featured as are remnant to the characteristics of the forbidden machine known as Gundarms or Gundams, which adapt to a Gund format MS system intended to expand the capabilities of the human body. It's pretty messed up.
It's pretty bad.
It's bad. Oh God, is it bad? Which I can't remember. Is it in the Gund format or is it the trying to see if it is in this or if it's the Gundars or Gundams. Gundarms.
I don't remember.
Which is it's pretty messed up. Which we'll probably go and dive into it during its history. But starting off with its armaments, it does have some beam Vulcans, not your standard Vulcans, but beam Vulcans. A pair of beam Vulcans are mounted in his head. These are weak, rapid-firing beam weapons used dealing with lightly armored vehicles, intercepting missiles, and damaging mobile suits at close range. Next is the Estrion.
It's Kuchian, is what I'm assuming.
Sure.
It's been a while.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. This is a multi-purpose offensive and defensive format employing a gunbit, a next-generation remote-controlled swarm weapon system popularity that uses the Gundam format to originally link humans and mobile suits. It is composed of the 11-bit staves that has anti-beam field properties. Yeah, it's Oh, your camera's all wacky. But yeah, it's pretty cool when we first see this in season or episode 1, towards the end of episode 1 when Saluta actually uses the aerial, and it just like shocks everybody. It is so freaking cool. It like deflects beams and like then can shoot beams like gun bits and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Next is the bit stave. 11 bit staves can be detached and used as mobile turrets with built-in beam cannons or as a shield. So, like the other one's kind of like a special move. This is just standard. Next, we have the PPA, or an acronym for Permanent Painted Armor, mirror against beam attacks deployed from the bit staves. So they have beam resistance paint.
Which doesn't make sense, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's weird. Gundam. We have next the beam saber. These are weapons obviously for close range quarter combat that generate beam blades in conjunction with the sensors on the grip. The holder part rotates forward when taken out when the mount holder is on the back. Now we have the beam rifle. The aerial's portable firearm stored in the backpack's mount when not in use. It attaches and uses built-in thrusters to automatically be equipped on the aerial's hand. The beam rifle has thrusters.
Kind of cheating. It's cheating.
Just a little. Just a little bit. Next we have the beam blade. So the beam rifle can also be used as a beam blade by generating a massive beam edge. So
it's like
it's a rifle bayonet and a sword. It's like a what?
It's a really long beam bayonet.
Yes. And then we have the long barrel beam rifle. By connecting the bit staves and making it all long barreled, the output boost increases firepower and improves shooting accuracy. So the bit staves literally combine onto the rifle and becomes a bigger, longer barrel. Yeah. It's cool. This might be a shorter episode for everybody.
Yeah, there's just not a lot. It's a short series too.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't do that much.
That is true. Trying to see, I did have a mid break. I couldn't remember even having a mid break in this. Moving on to the equipment, we do have the shell unit. So a control thermal and that enables the transmission and processing of vast amounts of information between the pilot and the machine. Emits light when the operating level of a Gundam format reaches a fixed intensity, such as the operating Gundam bits. A mysterious phenomenon occurred when the aerial achieved a permit score 6, where the glow of the shell units changed from red to blue. Meh.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Then we have the Marisol flight unit. Is this what I'm thinking of? Oh, no, this is not what I'm thinking of. At first I thought it said when I think in Mirror Soul, and it's like, is this the bad thing? No, it's not.
No. We won't get to that until we get to the history, I think, unfortunately.
Yeah. So a flight unit developed by combining the resources and skills of the Earth House students that replaced the standard backpack for additional propulsion in space to match the FP/A-77 Gundam Farax Mobility, originally a defective mobile suit flight unit made by the third-party manufacturer Marisol. It was been improved and modified as suit Aerial with changes to propulsion, shift timing. Has a built-in rotating maneuver, thrusters equipped on both sides. They pop up when in use to shift to a high maneuverability mode with high mobility speed in 3 axes. The Toon Beam sabers from the standard backpack are retained and then stored in the retractable mount in the bottom part of the 2 main boosters. So, yeah. And, yeah, it's just convenient. It's a flight unit,
Flight unit and then built-in extra stuff.
Yep, just like any other freaking mobile suit there is in the main series. It does have a special mode, so a bit on a form. So by connecting the bit staves to the hard points throughout the machine, not only is it possible to quickly replenish electric power and propellant to the bits, but it also improves the mobility and defensive performance of the Aerial itself. So bits essentially become part of the mobile suit.
To become like little boosters.
Yeah.
All over it so it can move around quicker.
It's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
It definitely is.
And then special equipment and features, it has override. So while operating a permit score of 3, the Aerial has able to deactivate the Gundam Farax gun bits. While operating a permit score of 6, the Aerial could deactivate antidote attacks and take control of remote weaponry such as the gun bits and drones. This phenomenon is due to the formation of a unique hyper-dense information system that uses data storms to control enemy systems via permit links. So,
there's not a whole lot of information about permit, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's their kind of version of like somewhat of a new type in this series.
It is, but like it's also like it's a mineral deposit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what's the main Gundanium? Whichever, but I mean,
Gundanium alloy.
That also changes too, but
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it's pretty much that, except make it Mercury.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, cool stuff. So we're going to take a quick mid-break, thank our listeners, and we'll be right back.
Acura's all-new ADX, a compact SUV that isn't just built for one thing, it's precision crafted for everything. To escape the grind with available all-wheel drive. To go with your flow with available Google built-in.
Hey Google, turn it up.
Okay, turning up the volume. And crafted to be heard with an available Bang & Olufsen premium sound system. The all-new Acura ADX, crafted to match your energy. Acura, precision crafted performance.
Take your vibes and go, 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 go.
Google is a trademark of Google LLC.
Hello, Nigel here. As an owl, I love to be awake all night, but allergy sufferers like you probably don't feel the same. So take Xyzal at night to relieve allergies while you sleep. Then wake up fully refreshed for a more productive day. Xyzal works fast and offers 24-hour continuous relief from sneezing, runny nose, itchy watery eyes, and itchy nose and throat, so you can enjoy doing the things you love all day long. Be wise all. Take Xyzal at night. Use as directed. Starts working in 45 minutes.
It's a Gundam!
All right, welcome to the middle of the show. We're talking about everything with the podcast that has nothing to do with the lore of Gundam. Here, we want to thank all our amazing listeners. I wish we had patrons, but if you want to sign up for a patron, you can go to patreon.com/GundamLoreCast, where you can get ad-free episodes or even join us once a month on the show itself. You can also find us on Apple and Spotify. Leave 5-star review on Apple with some words or a nice Spotify comment. We'll read it out loud next time on the show itself, which I can't remember if we had one on Apple or not. Let me double check here. I don't think we do. Oh, we do not. Okay. Not a problem. We don't have any on Apple, but we do have on Spotify. We have 2 comments on our Double Zeta Gundam. One from CBarrow45. Great episode. Was wondering if y'all have thoughts or considering doing an episode on Gundam Astaroth, which I'm trying to remember which one that is. It's an
Oh my
iron-blooded
God, why can't
orphan,
I think of
isn't
the
it?
word? Yes, I was gonna say I know it's Iron-Blooded Orphans. I recognize it immediately, but um, it's a cool one. It's
Trying
got
to
a weird
remember.
arm.
Oh, of course, when I just type in Astaroth on Google, it comes up with the actual Book of Demon. Um,
Yeah,
oh, is this
it's the one with the weird
the...
arm.
Ah, where is this Iron-Blooded
It's in one of the
Orphans?
manga.
Oh, Gecko is in the
Gecko
manga.
has some of the coolest suits, I swear.
Yeah, we might combine it with another one, because there's not a whole lot on this one.
No.
Gonna be blatantly... A lot of the manga, like, suits don't have a whole lot of info. So, But yeah.
Gecko is what Grimoire comes from.
Oh.
I love
Yeah,
Grimoire.
this is a...
It's so sick.
Has an interesting arm. Is that a... Oh, God, what is it called? What kind of arm is that called? Panzerfaust? Subknuckle. That's what it's called. Subknuckle.
Yeah, because it's like an
Yay!
extra.
It's a three-finger manipulator. Because these are in GB4.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can get them in GB4 to use on your mobile suits. I was wondering where that was from. Now we know. And then also from WW2 Kid saying that you guys should try doing the Witch of Mercury, which
Congratulations, we did it
made
for
it to
you.
the episode. So
You're welcome.
Yes, we are doing a Witch of Mercury. You can also find us in a few different Discord servers, the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Ben and Friends Podcasting Discord, where you can find this show and all the other shows that I host, which are the Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, the Final Fantasy Lorecast, the Wizarding World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. So all on Robots Radio. Go check that out. And we just added a Warhammer 40K podcast to the Robots Radio.
I'm very interested.
So, if you want anything about 40K, there you go. And there's a bunch of new podcasts being added. There might be a audio drama coming out that I may or may not get a part in. So, very excited for that. So, and then I don't think we have any Gundam news, do we?
Zaku Plow Kun is coming out. Actually, it's out now. It came out on May 10th. Zaku Plow Kun.
Zaku Plow Kun?
Yeah, it's a little chibi Zaku.
It's a chibi Zaku. Oh my god.
I love him.
I'm looking at it right now.
I want it. There's a Gun Platoon too, and I've seen it in person, and I regret not buying it. So if I see them both, I'm buying them both. That's the new rule.
Looks like we have the new Rick Doms from G Quicks that are going to be coming out. And then, that was back on May 1st. Yeah, I mean, that's really about it. We haven't had really anything else. Mobile Suit Gundam G Quicks does takes the stage at Anime Expo 25. So, which is pretty cool. G Quicks is getting a lot of love, which is pretty good.
You can also pre-order, coming out August 28th, Super Robot Wars Y. With some appearances by some Gundam suits, yes.
Yeah, and also the 22nd, this Thursday, when this episode drops, is Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, the remaster game that.
Battle Destiny.
Yeah, Battle Destiny. Thank you. That comes out, but for Switch, it was Switch and PC, which is weird. Like, can you put it on PlayStation? I'd rather have it on PlayStation.
It's a little strange, but
it's weird. All right, so let's get back into more of the Aerial.
Fellas, you know Degree Cool Rush deodorant, right? Well, last year they changed the formula, and guys were mad about it. One dude even started a petition. So guess what? Degree heard us, admitted they messed up, and brought the original Cool Rush scent back exactly how it was. And it's in Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So grab some and remember why its cool, crisp, and fresh scent made it the #1 men's antiperspirant for the last decade. Degree Cool Rush is back, and it smells like victory for all of us.
This episode is brought to you by Pluto TV. Pluto TV has all the shows and movies you love streaming for free. That means laughter is free with gut-busting comedies like The Neighborhood, Key and Peele, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Mystery is free with countless cases to crack from Criminal Minds, Tracker, and Matlock. And thrills are free with heart-pumping hits like The Walking Dead and Defiance. Feel the free. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
So, now we're getting to the history. And it's kind of sad.
Here comes the sadness.
Depressing. So, following the Vanitas incident, the XGF-02 Gundam... I
think it's Elfrith.
Elfrith? Piloted by Eleonora Samaya escaped to Mercury. It would be upgraded into a more refined and powerful mobile suit, resulting in the Gundam Aerial, and is now the mobile suit where oh god Eret Samaya's life reside in. As the only mobile suit on Mercury, the Gundam Aerial would be piloted by a Saluta Mercury, growing up to undertake various utilitarian missions, including search and rescue.
I love how they don't explain the Eric being in the suit other than that, though. Just like, yeah, their life resides in the suit.
Yeah, essentially her soul resides in Aerial.
Super dark. And mind you, Eri, and it's Eri is what they call her.
Eri,
but
yeah. And
she's
Eleonora, by the way, is Saluta's mother.
She's 8 when they transfer her code into this suit.
Yeah.
This is an 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm. And essentially, Eleonora, birthed and had Suletta.
Yeah, Suletta's her clone.
Specifically, yeah. Oh, it's her clone.
Yeah.
I completely missed that part. It's been a while since I watched it. To specifically just to pilot the suit as a living weapon, essentially.
Super messed up.
Yeah. It's not good. I can see why Jim said he doesn't really like watching the Gundam series, and this is a prime example.
Like Jim said, the squish.
The squish.
The squish is dark enough, and then you add in putting children into mobile suits. And not just putting them in the mobile suit, making them the mobile suit, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one, it rivals Iron Blooded Orphans in darkness.
Yeah, it's dark. Very political and very dark. Much like under Iron Blooded Orphans.
Yeah.
So in AS-122, the Gundam Aerial would be sent to Adastrakasa School of Technology as Saluta's personal mobile suit. After Saluta challenges dual Jeturk to a sanctioned mobile duel, the Gundam Aerial would see its first combat sortie against MD-0032G Gules Delanza, I believe. Delanza. Some of these mobile suit names. Eventually piloted by Maroni Rembrandt, who had hijacked the Gundam. After Saluta takes to the field to reclaim the Gundam Aerial, she uses its bit staves to destroy Gules Delanza, winning the match. Following a rematch against Gule sees a Gundam Aerial take an AI-controlled MD-0064 Darabald. Darabald. And despite interface with the Jeturk House, including the use of the school's fire suppression system to weaken the range beam weapons, the Aerial ultimately prevails. Because main protagonists. And it's a Gundam. The next duel the Gundam Aerial would be against the Peril Technologies FPA-77 Gundam Ferrac, piloted by Elon Sears in the space outside of the Academy. Due to the Gundam Ferrac speciality in high mobility space combat, the Gundam Aerial would deploy the Marisol flight pack equipped to match the Ferrac's mobility. Despite this upgrade, the Gundam Aerial would struggle in ensuring the duel until it unleashes a data storm that immobilizes the Ferrac's remote weapons and distracts Elaine long enough for the Aerial's butt staves to deal the finishing blow.
Very interesting fight when it happens.
That is true. After a brief reprise where the Aerial would be used as the mascot for the fledgling Gundam Inc.'s commercial pitch, the Aerial would see combat once more against the Glassley House in a 5 versus 5 team battle. To counteract the Gundam Aerial's abilities, the Glassley House CEK-077 Biguel Pente would use their antidote systems to disable the Gundam Aerial's Gunda format, preventing it from using its bit staves. In turn, Saluta unlocks the Gundam Aerial's permanent score to level 6, allowing it to override the antidote system and use its bit staves to turn the tide of the battle. Even then, the Gundam Aerial sustains heavy damage in its fight against Shadik Zanelli's CFK-029 Michaelis, and is only saved from defeat by the intervention of Earthhouse and Choo Choo's Demi Trainer. Luck. And then, with Gundam Aerial severely damaged, it is sent to Prospera Mercury to be repaired and overhauled to the XVX-016RN Gundam Aerial rebuild. So, yeah. And, yeah, so the Aerial rebuild is pretty cool.
Just a fancier version.
It's a fancy version. Yeah, Prospera Mercury. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's her mother.
That's her mom, Char.
Before the injury to her face.
No, Prospera is after the injury. Elnora is before.
Yeah.
Prospera is when she becomes Char.
Yes. Yeah, she becomes the Char of the series. Absolutely, she does. Yeah. This series is just not good.
But at the same time, it's really good.
A genetic source. And then I forget, she pilots the Aerial build. Oh, does she pilot the Caliburn?
I believe.
Oh, yeah, she uses the Caliburn towards the finale of season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Caliburn's pretty good. Just saying. And then we do have some notes and trivia. So the term Estrulinian is a heraldry, refers to the shield-like shape of a coat of arms and either built around or within. So whatever that is. I'm sorry, it's Latin.
It's like it's like the shield with like the flat top, and then it comes down to like a rounded into a point.
Mm-hmm. In the series' first season trailers and opening song Shufuku Fuku, the Aerial used the blue color beams similar to its predecessor, the XGF-02 Gundam Ulrif. These blue beams indicate output intended for actual combat, while the blue beams were encoded or depicted with early merchandise releases. The Aerial is never seen using blue beams in the anime. That's because the Aerial is depicted with green color beams that have output abiding to the Koskika School of Technology limits. Such releases include the high grade, the Witch of Mercury Gunpla Kit, the full Mechanics Gunpla Kit, the SD Gundam EX Standard Gunpla Kit, the normal release of the Robot Spirits action figure, and the Chogokin action figure. So, yeah. Aside from the flashbacks or ending visuals, the original form of the Aerial only directly appears in 9 episodes, after which is upgraded into the Aerial Rebuild. The name Ariel may be reference to the character Ariel in Shakespeare's The Tempest, where it's spelled differently. Ariel, A-E-R-I-L, I-A-L, compared to the Ariel in Shakespeare's, which is A-R-I-E-L.
Like The Little Mermaid.
Yeah. References The Tempest can be seen elsewhere in The Witch of Mercury, such as the EX-01 Gundam Caliban, being named similarly to the character Caliban. Which is also Shakespearean.
Yeah, so Caliban is another character in The Tempest.
In The Tempest. Yeah.
But Ariel in The Tempest is summoned by a magician named Prospero.
Oh.
It's remarkably similar. So.
It's definitely, obviously, references to The Tempest.
Yeah, it's a heavy reference.
Right. And then in Mobile Suit Gundam Extreme versus 2 Overboost popularity poll, Gundam Aerial was voted as the most popular 2,000 cost unit. And, yeah, that's all we have on Aerial. Pretty cool, pretty dark. Just like, most Gundam animes. It's not for kids. It's cool robots, but not for kids.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the least kid-friendly Gundam
series. I would say most Gundam series are not kid-friendly.
Most of them aren't, but it is like on the spectrum of pretty far from it.
Yeah.
And I was trying to see if I could find it, and I can't. I was hoping to find on Jim's page where he shared with us on his Twitter where he shared with us.
Your notifications.
I have so many notifications since then.
Okay, never mind.
Perhaps, but long ago.
Long ago in a galaxy far, far. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong podcast. But yeah, I have nothing else for the Aerial. Do you have anything?
That's pretty much all that I have.
Cool. Well, everybody, thank you again for listening to the Gundam Lorecast, and remember, pilots, stay safe out there. Thank you for listening to the Gundam Lorecast. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, where you can share how you got into the Gundam series, and you can even find us on Twitter at Gundam Lorecast, and even email us at gundamlorecast@outlook.com.